Years ago, when our 4 children were a bit smaller than they are now, we took all of them to a very special Christmas store in a nearby town. It was a 2-storied store where it was Christmas year-round. Themed trees, garlands of holly, and precious ornaments were strewn throughout the various rooms, and each room was filled top to bottom with greenery, and the shelves were laden with festive and glittery Christmas decor. It was magical and beautiful. The air smelt like cinnamon sticks, and the jingle bells would sound when you opened the door. It was just wonderful. Stuart and I thought it would be a good idea to take the children to this very special Christmas store. All of the children drew each other's names from a hat, and each in turn was given money to buy an ornament for whichever sibling they chose. The idea was for them to think about what the other person would like and to buy them a thoughtful ornament. This was going to be our new Christmas tradition and a way for our children to build up their own personal Christmas ornament collection, which we thought would be a wonderful little gift for them to take out into adulthood. A box of tokens from past Christmases gathered together with memories and cheer. Kamikoto is offering Elliott Homestead viewers an extra $50 off with any purchase using discount code Elliott50. Visit kamikoto.com/Elliott Homestead to get that discount. These individually inspected, lifetime guaranteed knives made out of Japanese steel will be delivered to you in a beautiful ashwood storage box after having gone through a 19-step process that takes years to complete. These are the knives that I have used in my kitchen. I still use them. I love them. They're forged by master craftsmen, and the result is shockingly sharp knives that really keep their edge well. They're easy to clean, they fit perfectly in your hand, and they're made to last a lifetime. Michelin star chefs around the world use these knives. Regardless of what knife you'll use the most in the kitchen, I would recommend getting started with one of their knife collections. It's a great way to get stocked up. There's a link right below the video to Kamikoto where you can visit, browse the knives, and use code Elliott50 for a one-time $50 discount. The plan should have worked, and it would have been pretty special if it had. What Stuart and I forgot to take into account was that our children were perhaps a bit too young for such a tradition and such a special store. Each child chose out the ornaments wonderfully. They were very thoughtful and kind. But even still, almost all of them were in tears by the time we were checking out from the store because of this or that. We piled back into the car with our puffy thick coats and mittens. 30 minutes later, we pulled into our driveway, and not one of the newly purchased ornaments were still intact. Elsa's magical flurry had broken off somewhere. The snowman lost his entire bottom half. The dinosaur's head popped off into the toddler's hand, and the fourth completely shattered. At the moment, we cried about it, but now we laugh because we had unmet expectations. And, there's the inevitability, really, isn't there, of disappointment, especially at such a commercialized and, quote, perfect time of year. This was a great lesson for our family in letting go of these ideals that we hold for the holiday season and instead learning to embrace what actually is. I've since learned to snatch up my beloved shiny bright ornaments at thrift stores whenever I have the chance because I know that each year some of them are going to break. But they'll break because this house is a house of life. This house is not sterile, polished, or perfect by a long shot. But this is a house of beautiful little children who have handmade me ornaments for the last decade, and a house where our tree isn't meant for magazines, but meant to give thanks and cherish the beauty of the people that live within these walls. And those people are patched together with love and forgiveness like we all are. So while the tree isn't perfect, it's not supposed to be. It represents the 15 years we've spent as a family building up special moments and tearful ones and special ornaments that we find beautiful. I hope you enjoy decorating our family tree with us.